Hi. In selling, there are 4 basic personality styles. We divide people into 4 quadrants based on 2 spectrums. The first spectrum is the spectrum of indirect and to direct communicators. Some people are indirect, some people are direct. The second is people orientation versus task orientation. This gives us 4 different types of personalities. One quadrant up here that is indirect and people oriented is called the relator. The relator is very high on people orientation and indirect. They are quiet, self-contained, not particularly expressive. They're sensitive, people-oriented, and concerned about other people's opinions. Now, in the extreme, a relator will be hypersensitive to the opinions of others. They can't do anything without making sure that everybody else approves. They have to talk with everybody before they make a decision. If you're selling or communicating, this person requires slow, low-key, easygoing, friendly, almost warm and fuzzy. They want to get to know about you before they buy anything from you. So if you're dealing with relators, you have to go slow and you have to be patient. You can't be pushy because they like time to make decisions and they need time to talk to other people. Their greatest concern in life is, let's get along, let's all be friends. Relators tend to gravitate toward fields where relators are most effective. So you find relators in fields like nursing, social services, teaching, small child development, psychology, personnel, or counselors where they relate to other people. In the next quadrant, the lower left-hand side, we have the analyzer. Now the analyzer is indirect and self-contained, but very task-oriented. This is the kind of person who's not so much concerned about people, but more concerned about doing the job and are more inward-directed. This type of person at the extreme can be an uncommunicative bureaucrat, very meticulous and picky about every detail. Their primary concern is, let's be accurate. They only feel comfortable when the numbers and the details are correct. The analyzer, who is fastidious and detail-oriented, wants accuracy and just the facts. Now, where do you think they'll gravitate to in terms of work? Well, they'll gravitate toward accounting, computers, engineering, bookkeeping, computer programming, any field where the problems don't talk back. When you're dealing with an analyzer, concentrate on giving them lots of detail because this is what makes them comfortable with a decision. The next quadrant or personality is called the director. The director is the lower right-hand quadrant. This is a person who is outgoing, direct, and task-oriented. These people are bottom-line oriented, impatient. They make quick decisions and they don't need a lot of detail. They're most concerned with let's get results, get to the bottom line, cut to the chase. Now, who do you think would read the most copies of People magazine so far? Well, the relator. Who do you think is reading Success magazine, Business Week, Forbes, and Success books and Success audio programs? It's the director, the go-getter, the one who kicks you-know-what and then takes names. The fourth type of personality, the fourth quadrant, the upper right-hand quadrant, is what we call the socializer. The socializer is outgoing, direct, voluble, and very people-oriented. This person's primary motivation is achievement, and achievement with and through other people. They like to talk about achievement. What are you doing? How did you do it? How did it work? Let me tell you what I did and how it worked for me. They're often called socializers, and sometimes they're called expressive. They like to express themselves a lot. Many times they become managers or executives because they have highly integrated personalities. They're very concerned about results, but they're also concerned about people. They have both a strong focus on people and a very strong focus on achievement and getting things done. Now, everybody you meet is in one of these 4 quadrants or groups. The mistake that most people make is that they treat everyone else as if they were just the same as they were. If you're in sales, by the way, you will miss 3/4 of your potential prospects because you treat them all the way you are. However, no matter which style of communicator you are, 3/4 of the people you meet are something else. Now, there's no right or wrong, better or worse style. These are almost born into people. You can see them in children from an early age. However, your job in asking questions and listening to people is to find out which style they are and then to practice personality flexibility so that you can get along with a greater number of different types of people. Here's one more thing. Whatever style you are, the person you are the most ideal for would be the exact opposite. Nature demands balance in temperament. Nature demands that the opposite person in the relationship or the marriage be temperamentally balanced with you. Notice that when you think about your personality and the personality of your spouse. If you enjoyed this information and would like to receive 6 additional free videos on the top questions people ask me about personal and financial success and achievement, visit www.briantracy.com/success mastery. That's www.briantracy.com/success mastery, and we'll set you up with 6 free videos.